Finally, there's seriously encouraging news about Liv Morgan. She may end up returning sooner than expected, even though still not exactly when you think. Back in mid-June, she suffered a shoulder dislocation during that Raw match with Kairi Sane, which led to surgery and a forced hiatus that blew up WWE's major creative plans. It was a freak accident, an ordinary move gone wrong in less than 3 seconds, and she was out, halting a blossoming storyline with Nikki Bella, possibly a women's tag title showdown, and everything that followed. That moment before the injury teased so much promise, and it still stings that it never came to fruition. Once surgery was done, speculation only intensified. Fans and creative types alike started asking, when will Liv be back? Optimism kept everyone going, tweaking narratives, wondering what's next, but the looming answer remained cautious. Now, a fresh PW Insider Elite report reveals that WWE's internal hope is seeing her medically cleared by early 2026, possibly in time for the Royal Rumble. She had, or is about to have, a new medical evaluation this week to check on her recovery progress. That timeline aligns with her last return, when a previous shoulder injury ended up launching her 2024 Royal Rumble comeback and revenge tour. Hearing that gave me goosebumps. In 2024, Liv's Rumble return changed her career. She dove back with a vengeance, targeting Rhea Ripley in Judgment Day, going after Dominik Mysterio, seizing that Women's World Championship, and becoming one of WWE's breakout stars. That feud helped carry the women's division for months and defined her. Now, a second shoulder injury threatens her momentum, but the possibility of a Royal Rumble return offers a chance to recapture the magic. WWE has strategic choices. Do they bring her back earlier with limited promos, if she's not yet match ready? Or do they hold her, build suspense, and return her in a Rumble pop that could echo her 2024 renaissance? If she returns and wins that Rumble, as many fans are already fantasizing, and heads into WrestleMania for a title, that's a storyline bursting with payoff. There's even more to the trending chatter. Wrestling news outlets are lighting up with speculation. Social media is buzzing with fans dissecting Rehab updates, clips of her training, anticipation for her evaluation results. Some insiders hint she's already doing light ring work. Reddit fans chimed in, too. One user said, they should just have Liv win the Royal Rumble. She's gonna get a massive pop when she returns. Reddit, that sentiment is everywhere. On X, hashtags like hashtag Liv Morgan is coming and hashtag Royal Rumble surprise are trending. Posts are full of excited predictions, Liv entering, eliminating some heavyweights, setting the crowd ablaze. One spirited comment quipped, when she returns, she changes everything. Again. Another fan-made video overlaid training footage with triumphant music and the words second return, bigger impact. Media outlets also underscore Morgan's potential return. SI reports she's expected to remain out for several more months, but that WWE hopes for early 2026 action, pending rehab progress. SE Scoops confirms her evaluation this week, notes surgery in Birmingham under Dr. Jeff Dugas, and cites optimism from Dr. Kevin Wilk about her rehab. SE Scoops, ITR Wrestling frames her impending return as potentially landing her in another big push, with Finn Bálor saying she'll return in 6 to 8 months, placing her return between February and April, which could put her in line for the Rumble. ITR Wrestling, Bleacher Report and What Culture also report the early 2026 timeline is WWE's optimistic goal. Bleacher Report, What Culture, Cultaholic and others reiterate the same broad time frame. Cultaholic Wrestling, Raja, adding more layers. Daily DDT suggests that when Morgan returns, she has a huge opportunity to become a top babyface again. Daily DDT, given how her storyline with Judgment Day had begun to edge toward replacement by Roxanne Perez, a face turn could feel organic. Fans already missing her energy, sympathetic to her comeback arc. Ringside News reminds us that WWE officials remain optimistic that she's rebuilding stronger and more focused, and that once cleared, her return will be a moment. Ringside News. Let's not lose sight of the context her injury created. The injury upended SummerSlam, Evolution, Judgment Day tweaks, replacement angles with Roxanne Perez, and possible appearances at high-profile premium live events. New York Post, Wikipedia, WWE scrambled, shifting Perez into her slot and writing new narratives. Meanwhile, Rhea Ripley publicly condemned insensitive fan reactions to Morgan's injury, calling out those celebrating her injury as disgusting. Talk Sport. This shows just how influential Liv is. Her absence hits both the business and the heart of the WWE fanbase. Let's also revisit her 2025 Royal Rumble performance. She lasted an astonishing 66 minutes and 59 seconds, nearly the entire match, becoming one of the longest surviving competitors in history alongside Roxanne Perez and Iyo Sky. Cage-side seats. That endurance further cements her as a trusted, durable performer, the kind of athlete people believe in. WWE clearly sees her as central. She was involved in pivotal storylines, from injuring Ripley and winning the world title at King Queen of the Ring, joining Judgment Day, to capturing the inaugural Crown Jewel Women's title, and becoming Women's Tag Champion multiple times with Raquel Rodriguez. Wikipedia. +1. Her absence has left a creative void that WWE is eager to fill, but all eyes are on how and when she comes back. So here's the crux. Liv Morgan's current status is defined by months of recovery since the June injury, an evaluation this week, and WWE's internal hope for her to return early 2026, possibly at Royal Rumble. Media reports and community buzz reinforce this as a real possibility. Fans anticipate her return, dream of her winning Rumble, heading toward a title shot at WrestleMania, and love the idea of a babyface turn, perhaps even more powerful than her last run. The narratives ready to reignite are rich. Will she rekindle ties with Raquel Rodriguez? Will Judgment Day splinter? Will she have unfinished business with Roxanne Perez or Ripley? Could she revisit that Nikki Bella angle or turn it entirely in a new direction? WWE has a narrative goldmine if they time it right. Moreover, there's a migration of fun speculation. Podcasts theorize a potential rivalry with Bianca Belair, or cross-brand mixed storylines, or she becomes the catalyst for a women's revolution as WrestleMania approaches. Social media is producing art, memes, and petitions. Fans imprint their hopes and build social momentum, whispering that Liv Morgan's return could be the biggest moment of 2026 in WWE. What happens next depends on WWE's patience and planning. If they tease her return slowly, training vignettes, promo snippets, cryptic appearances, it builds hype. Then dropping her at Rumble, fresh, focused, maybe it's a win or a statement, there's still that option. If she returns earlier, they'll need to manage expectations carefully if she isn't match ready. Bottom line, Liv Morgan was sidelined by a sudden shoulder injury in June. Surgery and rehab ensued, with a medical evaluation this week. WWE hopes she'll be cleared by early 2026. Fans and media are buzzing. There's strong trending content, survival stats, face-turn chatter, speculation on championship arcs, and visual hype across platforms. All signs point to WWE gearing for a major comeback moment, probably at Royal Rumble, another chance to reignite Liv's star power with real stakes attached. We're watching as this builds. If Liv Morgan does come back in that moment wild, unexpected, triumphant, it could rewrite the trajectory for the women's division again. And after all she's endured, and after everything she's already accomplished, we're all rooting for her to show up, rise up, and light the ring on fire once more.